So here's a quick little story that I may have mentioned in a previous video. I recently looked at my bank account and I had over $150 worth of iTunes charges that I didn't make. And, you know, if you check my iTunes, there was no record of any sort of purchases for $150 that I had made on one single day, just purchasing a bunch of songs. And so I went to my bank and I was like, I didn't make these purchases. And they're like, okay, well then we're going to have to close your debit card. And I'm like, So then they closed my debit card and I had to go to all the different sites and stuff and make sure that I updated what card they had on record once I got the new card, and, you know, all reoccurring payments and all that stuff. And one of the things I forgot was Funko. And shortly after all of this happened, Funko went and charged my old debit card to renew my annual subscription to Star Wars Smuggler's Bounty, but when it, you know, they weren't able to charge it, they didn't then send me an email like, hey, we weren't able to process the payment. They just canceled my Smuggler's Bounty subscription. And so I saw somewhere an advertisement for the next box that's going to come out, which is Sith. And I'm like, wait, I didn't get the Last Jedi one. What happened? So, you know, I checked and I found out all of this information, that it had been canceled and all that. And I never received the Last Jedi box. And so I went to their site and I had, it was either an online chat or with one of their customer service people, or I emailed them. I can't remember which one it was. I know with Razer I had the online chat, and that's what led to me ending up with 2 of the Razer cameras. But anyway, not important. What is important is it got resolved. They were able to you know, get me back on the annual subscription, and I didn't lose my status as a boss, which is when you end up getting the annual little statue, which I believe should be the previous video in this playlist. If you're looking at the Star Wars Smuggler's Bounty unboxing playlist, link here, card, or is it here? It's here. And then also, more importantly, they were able to send out the Star Wars The Last Jedi box that I didn't end up getting. So I finally ended up getting it today. This has been out for probably a month now, so there's plenty of unboxing videos of this thing out there already, but this is mine. And also, if I had received it when I was supposed to, I probably wouldn't have opened it, because there's probably spoilers in here about the movie, and I just saw the movie over this past weekend because that's when it came out, obviously. So I guess the first thing we need to do is roll a thing, because I don't know how to fully do a video without rolling a thing, but I don't have a thing yet for Star Wars Smuggler's Bounty unboxing videos. So I guess I'll just go ahead and use the generic unboxing video graphic thing. So let's go ahead and roll that thing, and I'll see you in a second. Roll the thing.
What's in the box?
Hey guys, Sean here. See, that's the reason why I needed to do the intro, because I need somewhere to do the hey guys, Sean here. And if I don't do it after some sort of thing, then it just feels weird. So I needed to roll a thing in order to do the hey guys, Sean here. Last Jedi box. So there is a chance that there's things in this box that spoil Star Wars The Last Jedi. So if you're watching this video and you don't want the movie to be spoiled for you, which I can't imagine why you wouldn't have already seen Star Wars The Last Jedi by this point if you don't want it to be spoiled. And also, why, if you haven't seen Star Wars The Last Jedi yet, why would you be watching this video? This is such an obscure, just hole-in-the-wall video that is on YouTube that in order for you to find it, you would have to be searching for The Last Jedi YouTube videos. And I can't imagine why you would be doing that if you haven't seen the movie yet and you're desperately trying to avoid spoilers. So I'm still going to put the warning out there anyway, just so that the one person in the world who happens to watch this video and didn't want to be spoiled for The Last Jedi and ends up getting spoiled, they can't be like, hey, you didn't put a spoiler warning up. Well, I did. I put up like a minute-long spoiler warning, so there you go. Let's open it. So now here's the big question. With the last Marvel Collector's Core box that I unboxed, there was not a patch in it because they stopped doing the patch, at least for the last Marvel Collector's Core box. And if you watched any of my unboxing videos for the Funko boxes, the things that I like the most are the patch and the pin, because I have a fancy display for them. And so if there is a patch and a pin in this box, they will be right on top. So let's see if they continued the tradition with the Star Wars boxes. It looks like they have not. So let's go ahead and check out what the very first thing here is on top. We have what appears to be some sort of bandana, and yes, it is a bandana. It has the Rebel Alliance logo there in the middle, and then there's BB-8 and R2-D2 around it, and then there are X-Wings around the edge, along with some lightsabers. There's the Millennium Falcon in there, and then a Rebel pilot helmet in there, and then the Star Wars logo as well. So that's kind of cool. All right, the next thing in the box we have here is what appears to be, I believe that's the First Order logo, and this is a pair of socks that have the First Order logo on them. I'm not exactly sure what this logo here is. That could be the Resistance logo, but no, wait. The Resistance logo is the Rebellion logo, so yeah, I'm not sure what. Okay. Got to put this plastic back in the box because Buddy's chewing it on the table. So yeah, I'm not sure what that other logo is. I'll have to figure that out later. Next up, there is a mystery mini bobblehead. Now it looks like there is one of two potential Luke Skywalkers in here. So let's see which one it is. So this is the going around the island gathering supplies Luke Skywalker. Okay, so the next thing in here is we have a Rey Funko pop-ish keychain. That's cool. And then the last thing in the box is Poe Dameron in his X-Wing fighter, his black and orange X-Wing fighter. There's a picture of it you can see there. And then another picture on the back here. And as always, this is a Star Wars Smuggler's Bounty exclusive figure. And that's it. There is no patch and there is no pin. So it looks like they may have completely done away with the two things that I like the most in these boxes. So now there is a small part of me that is regretting renewing this subscription box for another year. Now granted, I can't get too mad at them because they did put out a survey asking what are the things that you like most in our boxes. I think it was they had a list of different things and then you ranked them in order of how you liked them the most. And I'm assuming that from that survey they found that most people don't really care about the patch and the pin. So, you know, I can't get upset at them about that because if most people don't care about it, I'm not going to be like, no, you must put them in there because that's what I care about. I'm just one of however many hundreds or thousands of people are subscribed to this. So, you know, that's fine. It's not like I hate everything else that's in the box. It's just that the patch and the pin was what I liked the most because I liked putting them in the display. And now the display is kind of just ruined completely, but you know, that's fine. I still have all of the Funko Pops on display as well, so that's the main thing. And then the occasional small little guy, and then the neat little Funko Rey is cool. I like her. And then I have a lot of decorative socks from various things that I don't necessarily ever wear, but you know, someday I might. And then of course this bandana, who knows what I'm going to do with it, but I like the art on it. It's really nice. But that's going to do it for the Last Jedi box. Overall, I did like it. Of course, as I said, I am a little disappointed, but I'm going to get over it. Let me know in the comments down below if you subscribe to Star Wars Smuggler's Bounty and what your thoughts were on the Last Jedi box. Of course, you've had like a month to process it, whereas I just now am seeing it, so you might have a different... You may have canceled your subscription after getting this, who knows? So I should be receiving the next Marvel Collector's Core box within this week, which of course is based on Hulk. So keep an eye out for that video, because that will be coming up relatively soon. And then, as I said, the Sith box will be, I guess it would be next month now, so keep an eye out for that as well. But that's going to do it for this video. So if you like this video, go ahead and hit the like button. And if you'd like to see more of the crazy crap that goes on around here, go ahead and hit the subscribe button. And if you'd like to help support the crazy crap that goes on around here, go ahead and hit up my Patreon. Now that it is not as hated as it used to be, since they completely reversed their decision to change the way that they charge subscribers or patrons, whatever you call them. I guess you call them patrons, but if you are dealing with Patreon anyway, then you know the entire story of all this as it is. But let's just say that how things used to be is how things still are. So go ahead, hit up my Patreon. $1 counts as $1. That's all that really matters. I got distracted again and it completely screwed up my thing. So let's see. If you like this video, go ahead and hit the like button. If you like to see crazy crap, go ahead and subscribe. If you like to support crazy. Oh, okay. And with that, have a good however long it is until you watch my next video.